Welcome back to more The Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask. Last time we began looking for heart pieces, so this time we're continuing to look around Clock Town. First of all, let's make a quick detour to this building over here. Would you like the chance to buy your dreams for 10 rupees? Pick any 3 numbers, and if those are picked, you'll win 50 rupees. It's only for the first person. Well? We will announce the selected numbers here. We'll do it tonight from 6 o'clock to 11 o'clock. Your lottery ticket is good only through tonight. Alright, let's skip ahead to nighttime. We shall now announce the winning numbers. Your numbers are 370. Today's winning numbers are 370. Congratulations! You win a prize of 50 rupees. You got a purple rupee. It's worth 50 rupees. Your face is beaming. Conceptually, I like the idea of basically being able to figure out the numbers, and then use that knowledge to guess the numbers across all 3 days. It actually doesn't make much sense though in practice, because there are so many silver rupees around town that it's easier to get rupees elsewhere. In the 3DS version, the numbers are also tracked in the Bomber's Notebook, while in this version, you basically have to memorize them or write them down separately. Alright, our next stop is the post office between 3 PM and midnight on the first day, or 5 PM and midnight on the second day. We also need the bunny hood for this. Four, 5, 6. Wah! Those ears! Oh, they're fake. You startled me. Don't disrupt my training. In my mind, I'm running for exactly 10 seconds without looking at a clock. I was in the middle of mental training. You may make fun of me, but this is quite difficult. Will you try? Press A to start, count 10 seconds, and the precise moment you think you've hit 10 on the dot, press A again. Your time was 10:08. Oh, almost. That was a close one. Oh, nothing. Just talking to myself. You look like you want to try again. I'll let you try, but it will cost 2 rupees. Will you still try again? Press A to start, count 10 seconds, and the precise moment you think you've hit 10 on the dot, press A again. Your time was 10 seconds. Huh? 10 seconds? That is amazing! You have reflexes suitable for a postman. As thanks for showing me something impressive, I give you this. You got a piece of heart. You've assembled a new heart container. Your maximum life energy has been increased. I can't be like this. I have to train more. More! You showed your wild instincts. This was added to your notebook. If you don't have the bunny hood, the timer will disappear after a couple of seconds. It is technically doable without the bunny hood, but obviously it's a lot more difficult without it. Alright, that's everything we can do here. Over here at night, we have two dancers. So let's see what they're up to. Don't bother us. The Rosa sisters, twin dancers, were added to your notebook. One of the earliest masks we got was Kamaro's mask. He wanted us to teach his dance to someone new. So let's share it with the Rosa sisters. Thank you for teaching us those steps. You are our master. You got a piece of heart. Collect 4 pieces of heart to assemble a new heart container. Each new container you put together will increase the amount of life energy you can have. You stole the hearts of the dancers. This was added to your notebook. Master, you're so cool. Next up, let's actually drop off some rupees at the bank. What's this? You need something? Excuse me, but let me take a look at you. Ah yes, Link. If I remember, you're the little guy who deposited 999 rupees. Well, are you gonna make a deposit? Alright. So... Really? Are you really depositing 1 rupee? That's it? That ain't nothing at all, big spender. But if you say so. Alright, little guy, now I've got a total of 1,000 rupees from you. What's this? You've already saved up 1,000 rupees? Well, little guy, here's your special gift. Take it. You got a blue rupee. It's worth 5 rupees. That's not too shabby. That's what they call interest. So that's not the best reward, but I still wanted to show that off. As far as I'm aware, the next reward is at 5,000 rupees. So needless to say, I'll collect the rupees off-screen, but for now, let's head back to the south part of town. We have to go back to the bomber's hideout, but along the way, I want to equip the postman's hat and examine a post box. You are doing a great job, ka-ching! Some item other than a letter has been deposited, ka-ching! You got a piece of heart. You've collected 2 pieces so far. Collect 2 more to extend your life energy. Nice work, ka-ching! Alright, so we have to go over here and input the code again. It's actually been a while. If you want to pass through here, you have to say the secret code. That's right. If you know the code, then you're a member, right? Okay, here you go. There's a lot of cool stuff at that telescope guy's place. Oh yeah, and the Bomber's Secret Society of Justice Forever. We need a Moons tier for something. Actually, we need it for a couple of things, but unfortunately, we can't do everything in one cycle, so we'll have to come back later for another Moons tier to get the land title deed. We actually don't have arrows, so let's actually try using the hook shot instead. That should be able to pop this balloon. There we go, and let's head to the observatory. I do feel like, in cases like this, actually not collecting things along the way definitely makes things a lot less convenient, and having to tackle things across multiple cycles can definitely be time-consuming. But let's talk to the professor. Well, you're a child I've never seen in town before. Are you a new friend of the Bombers? I always say that it's important to develop your interests while you're young. You can use this telescope to look around town. If you're interested, give it a try. Will you gaze into the telescope? Well, how was it? Did you discover anything interesting? You got the Moons tier. Its sparkling beauty radiates rather strangely. With that in hand, unfortunately there's no way to get back to town without going underground, so let's simply warp using the Song of Soaring. Wait, hang on! This is my private property. Don't try using it when I'm not around. Sir! I keep hearing about a stone called a Moon's Tear, and it's supposed to be the shiniest stone in the world. Do you have one? If you have one, I'll trade you this spot and I'll throw in the Deku Flower too. This is a very popular spot among Deku scrubs. Haven't you heard about this spot? I'm telling you, it's a real bargain. Ah, that stone! You must give it to me! In exchange, I'll give you my spot here, and I'll throw in this Deku Flower too. You traded the Moon's Tear for the land title deed. Sir, you've really helped me out. Now I have the perfect souvenir for my wife. She hasn't seen a jewel or strange shining stone like this in quite a long time. Hehe. The title deed for this spot will be in big demand by Deku scrubs outside of town. You should be able to sell it to a Deku scrub for a good price. From here, we actually have to go back over to the bomber's hideout. Once again, we have to use the telescope, but instead of trying to find the Skull Kid, we actually have to use it for something else. Either way, let's make our way back over to the observatory and see what we can find. Luckily, the balloon stays popped at least, so that's something. Alright, let's climb up and head inside. I always say that it's important to develop your interests while you're young. You can use this telescope to look around town. If you're interested, give it a try. Will you gaze into the telescope? If we look around long enough, we'll actually be able to see the business scrub that we just traded the Moon's Tear to. Also worth mentioning is you can actually find people dancing in certain spots that actually indicate secret areas, like for rupees and things like that. Yeah, at some point we should be able to see the Deku Scrub flying away. It should be somewhere around here, if I'm not mistaken. I think this is also still possible at night. Typically I end up doing this in the day, so this might be a problem, but I guess we'll find out. There he is. So he's going to fly around Termina Field a bit, and eventually he will stop at a particular hole in the ground to indicate where he ends up. We want to find him in a bit, so we have to keep an eye on him to keep track of where he's going. This part's a little bit tricky because he flies in front, making it a little bit hard to keep up with him and then like find him again. I've definitely lost sight of him here, which isn't great. I think I know where he ends up though, so we'll kind of move towards that location. It should be in here, I'm pretty sure, but I'm not 100% certain. There he is. So yeah, he's going to drop down in here, and we'll see if we can make our way over there. Well, how was it? Did you discover anything interesting? Instead of using the Song of Soaring, I think I'll actually go through the sewers since we have to go to the east side of town anyway. I think this will be a little bit faster, potentially. Maybe not. I think it'll even out in the end. Again, be aware there's a Skulltula, and I do tend to run into it without realizing it's still there, so definitely be aware of that. I do think it actually would have been faster to have played the Song of Soaring, but oh well. From here, we want to go out of the east gate. I guess we could use the Deku Scrub method, but I think it'll be faster overall to talk to the guard. Stop right there. Have you some errand at the canyon? It is dangerous at night, so I cannot allow a child like you to... A sword? My apologies, sir. It was wrong of me to treat you like a child. The canyon at Stone Tower lies this way. Be careful. We have to wait around for a lot of heart pieces within Clock Town, so we're actually going to take care of a few around Termina Field. First, let's find the Business Scrub's hideout over here. Ah, what are you doing here? This is my secret storage unit. It's a problem if you come in here without permission. Please, I'll sell you a piece of heart if you just keep this place a secret. 150 rupees for one. No good? In that case, you leave me no choice. What about one for 100 rupees? You got a piece of heart, you've collected 3 pieces so far. Collect 1 more to extend your life energy. It's not that I don't believe you, but just to be safe, I'm moving my storage. You hurry up and get out too. With that taken care of, let's make our way over to the north part of Termina for one more heart piece. Our next event is around midnight, and we do need the land title deed for that. So yeah, we'll go around Termina Field collecting a bunch of heart pieces in the meantime, and then return to town and then deal with the mini-games across day 2 and 3, and also a couple of other heart pieces along the way. But in the snowy part of Termina, we should be able to find another hole in the ground somewhere over here. In here, we have 2 Dodongos to fight. Luckily, at this point, they're not that difficult to defeat. Be aware they will spin around and do a and perform a tail swipe, so be careful when you actually attack them. You have to attack them from behind or toss bombs, but I actually think we don't have any bombs at the moment, so we have to actually use the sword here. With the Gilded Sword, they only take 2 hits, and you actually drop a purple rupee every time. It also explodes, so be careful about that. So yeah, one more to defeat. You got a piece of heart. You've assembled a new heart container. Your maximum life energy has been increased. That actually took less time than I was expecting, so let's actually start working on another piece of heart. Around each of the 4 quadrants, you should be able to find another set of holes. There's one right here. We also need the Deku Mask for this, so let's equip that. There are 4 holes with Gossip Stones. One is larger than the others, and for them all, you have to play one of the temple songs while also wearing the mask that corresponds to that temple. So the easiest way is using the Sonata of Awakening with the Deku Mask. One of the other areas we have to go to and basically go through the same process is actually also by the observatory. So let's quickly head over there and activate this one as well. It should be on the left side when approaching from this angle. Alright, we will activate the rest of the Gossip Stones next time before returning to Clocktown for more minigames. So thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for more The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask.